Oh, so you have conversations about random things like the space aliens that grow pink mushrooms?
Yeah,
I mean,
how'd you know?
all the time. I mean, how did you know?
Well, you see, they try to keep hidden, but it's kind of obvious they fly pink mushrooms. Welcome to the People with People podcast, where we talk with people about people-y people things. Today, joining me are Avery and Daniel Manley, and we're going to be talking about things. So...
What kind of things, Bob?
I'm not Bob. Anyways, we're going to talk about stuff. Stuff is so amazing. Except when you have too much of it. It's really annoying when you have too much of it. You sort of don't know what to do after that. It's weird. Anyway, so we have a list of things we can talk about. What do you think the first thing we should talk about is? We have current events, which haven't changed since the last one. There's a mic stand in the way for me being able to see.
Banana cream pie.
We could talk about banana cream pie again. What things do you think of banana cream pie?
I think he's a pretty good vigilante. How about you, Avery?
I don't really know much about banana.
Okay.
I know about banana cream pie, though.
The story behind banana cream pie is he is a sentient banana.
Oh.
Who decided to start crime fighting in his local neighborhood called the Jungle. And what he does is he goes out of the jungle and buys banana cream pies and ties them to his fists and punches people with them. That way they know he punched him because there's banana cream pie all over the face. So he's the banana.
Banana. I like it.
Yeah. I don't know why he's a thing.
Is he like a radioactive banana that escaped from the wilderness, or is he just like a normal sentient banana?
In Fallout, he might have been a radioactive banana. In this case, he was just probably injected with something.
Okay.
Like sentience, pheromone, X, Y, Z, gamma.
The Z gamma pheromone.
Yes.
the deadliest of all the pheromone.
It makes sentient bananas who go off crime fighting. Nothing else, though. Surprisingly. We tried injecting a spider with it, and nothing happened.
Oh.
Although Spider-Man appeared after that, so...
That's just a coincidence.
Yeah. Totally non-related.
Unrelated. Vigilante.
Yes.
Is Spider-Man a vigilante?
I don't know. He could be a vigilante, I guess. Though most of the time he's more of just a vigilant. He doesn't really... Anti. He just sort of watches things happen and then stops them.
Okay.
Whereas vigilantes, I think, go around looking to stop things.
Okay.
The minor difference.
So basically he only stops stuff if they come across him, but he doesn't go looking for it.
Well, it's sort of like the Batman sitting on top of a gargoyle thing. He just sort of waits for stuff to happen and then stops it.
Would you consider Batman a vigilante?
Seeing as he's called a vigilante, I would consider him a half vigilante.
Okay.
He's a vigilant anti.
Okay. He more vigilizes, but he a little bit antis.
He does do a little bit of vigilanteing. Crime solving and things like that, and trying to stop things, but whenever you see him on top of a gargoyle, he is basically doing the Spider-Man. Waiting for things to happen. So then he can stop them later, which is rather annoying. Because it's like, oh, well, this started happening. I better go and stop this. Okay, I stopped it. What caused this? I better go stop that too. Oh, it was the Joker. Never mind. I'm stuck.
Yeah, that does tend to happen a lot in Batman's world.
Yeah.
So...
Stop driving. We're recording.
I don't want to stop, though.
You
Not
see-
like that.
See, the thing about Avery is she's actually quite the speed demon. She likes to go fast.
Nope. The opposite, really.
So you're like me when it comes to driving. I always go, why is the speed limit that high?
Right. I go the speed limit or a little below.
I'm not actually aware of this phenomenon that you speak of because I don't drive yet.
I don't drive either.
He's a slacker.
I'm a very big slacker.
Okay.
Well,
slacker.
I don't have my learners either.
You do drive nicely under the speed limit though.
That's
Nicely
good.
under.
You don't drive
Nicely.
80 and a 50 because everybody else is?
Nope. I'm the person that I feel very self-conscious driving. Like I'm going like 25 in that 25 zone. They're like they're just judging me. Like come on,
I feel
come
like
on,
I
come
feel,
on.
I feel like most drivers just kind of assume that
There's no mercy in the driving world.
yeah.
Really, no.
I feel like people see the speed limit as more of a recommendation if a cop is around.
They're more like guidelines.
Yeah, exactly.
Enforced guidelines. What am I doing? I opened my phone and I don't know why. I'm just closing stuff.
That's all.
Okay. Sorry, podcast. We're ignoring
that'll
you
be
now.
the podcast. We're just gonna
Well,
text
first,
each
let me
other.
take a selfie.
But first, let me take a
take a
selfie.
selfie.
We could totally just text each other for the podcast, and nobody would know it.
So the entire podcast is bling, bling. What
So-
are they saying? Bling, bling.
Let's see.
And the occasional burst of laughter. You didn't click on any suspicious links, did you?
I do not. I never do.
I do all the time. I'm always getting this one thing from a Nigerian prince wanting to transfer millions of dollars into my bank account, and I always click on his links, but strangely I just find money leaving my bank account, and I don't know why.
Oh, weird.
I've never had
I
that
can
problem.
think of nothing that could be causing that.
Not
He seems
relatable.
like a relatively trustworthy guy because he gave me his email, and I mean that seems like a pretty trustworthy thing.
Yeah. About that. I have like 4 emails already, and I don't use any of them.
Yeah, same.
I have 2 emails. I have one that I use for signing up to websites and stuff that I keep no personal information on, and one that I keep personal information on.
It's a good idea.
And the one email gets so many like scam emails, and the other one I haven't had a single scam email, and I'm very happy about that.
Yeah. My emails are mainly used for weird things. Like, I have my commenters email, which if I ever comment on anything, that's the email I'll use. Unless I'm commenting officially as the, the show.
Yeah.
Because People with People podcast can also comment as the People with People podcast. But if I'm commenting as a non-professional person, I have not General Tolosan, because no one can read that. So then I have like 2 alias accounts that are all just random names that I use for different
You
things.
do know you can open multiple YouTube accounts under one email, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, you seem to sound like you have a lot of emails.
I'm not planning on opening a YouTube account for each one of them. That would be annoying to keep
Yeah.
track of.
So-
Then again, I only really have one show right now.
It's a good
I
show.
do want to do others, though. I think doing other shows would be a lot of fun. Probably after I graduate, though, and I'm not obligated to do school.
Right.
Which, I hate being obligated to do school right now, but it's finals week, so everyone feels like that.
Yeah.
I feel that. A
The-
bunch of stress crushing down upon their shoulders.
I'm pretty sure I was so
Slowly.
stressed yesterday that I'm pretty sure part of my eyebrows fell out. Like, I was just...
That is relatable.
I know. No, I think I went like this. Like, I kind of... You can't see what I'm doing, podcast, but I rubbed my eyebrow a little bit for some reason.
Stale.
And a few hairs fell down onto my paper, and I realized that maybe stress does cause hair loss.
Yeah.
Uh,
The spiders, politics.
Let's talk...
Spider politics.
Yeah,
Spider politics.
let's talk about spider politics.
That reminds me of Undertale, and I don't know why.
Probably isn't there like a song?
There's a spider.
Spider
Yeah.
Dance, I think it's called. I don't know how
Yeah.
it goes.
Neither do I. We're not playing for you, copyright, sorry. We can link it in the description, I guess.
That's Megalovania.
Yeah, I was about to say that's Megalovania. I don't think that's really that copyrighted.
I don't play a lot of indie games.
No.
I use the term indie loosely because I don't really know what it means, but
basically,
hipsters and all.
as far as I can tell, an indie game is basically just a game that isn't released by a large studio.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Basically, Call of Duty is not an indie game.
Yeah, I've never played Call of Duty.
I think I have.
I'm not that I'm aware of. Like I think I'm like you. I might have played it sometime in my past, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I play Halo. Halo's a fun game.
Yeah.
And I play a lot of
Nintendo
stuff.
Not sponsored by any of these people. Blah de blah.
Yeah. Buy Nintendo products.
Don't worry, we'll sponsor them anyway. They'll be perfectly fine with that. And we'll put Nintendo in the description of every video just so we get more views. Because that's how YouTube works.
You have to put it in the tag so that way when people look up...
I meant tag.
Newest Nintendo console, or the podcast comes up.
Yeah. It's the Nintendo podcast now, which I don't keep track of that much Nintendo stuff, so that would actually be really bad.
Yeah. Neither do I. Usually I'll get games like 2 years or so after they come out, just so that way they're cheaper.
Yeah.
Unless I really want it, otherwise then I might do it.
It's sort of what I'm doing with Warhammer Total War. Because the game Warhammer Total War has been out for a long time. About 2 years, I think. Year and a half. But they're coming out with Warhammer Total War 2. And they're going to do Warhammer Total War 3. And the idea is you can play all the games separately as their own little game, but if you have all of them, you can combine them together to make a mega game. And so what I'm going to do is just going to wait till the third one comes out and blows over, and then I'll buy all 3 of them. Because then Warhammer Total War 1 will be way cheaper.
Usually whenever I'm looking into buying anything really, like whether it's a board game, movie, video game, anything like that, I'll wait until it either gets cheaper in stores or maybe I can find it on eBay for cheaper. Usually as soon as eBay stuff usually comes up almost immediately, but usually they're selling at a price when stuff first comes out for some reason.
Like when Frozen came out, it was like $25 or something.
Let it go.
You probably couldn't hear that growl.
I know, I don't know what they're called, but they're like these little collectible statue things. And when they come out, they usually sell out immediately whenever a new one comes out.
Amiibos?
No, it's not a...
Collectible statues?
No, it's not video game related. It's something different. It's kind of like Amiibo, though, I guess. Except it's like...
Except it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like a plastic.
What do you mean by plastic?
Plastic is a terrible idea for something collectible.
Saying plastic thing in the
mind.
21st century is just basically saying anything.
Ooh, yeah. I was about to say everything
Maybe I'm
except
wrong.
a shovel, but never mind. I'm looking at a shovel that's made of mostly plastic already. Oh no, wait, that's metal at the bottom. So it has a plastic handle.
Yeah. Everything has a little bit of plastic in it, I'm convinced.
Oh, and there's a bunch of plastic pipes. We're in a construction zone right now. An inactive construction zone.
I'm pretty sure I'm made of plastic. I mean, I could be. When I was a kid, I think I would like to think that most people had this happen to them, especially as a kid growing up with Legos. But I got a Lego stuck in my nose. Okay.
That never happened with me.
And I mean, I got it out by blowing my nose several times very hardly, but it was very scary. And
Hardly or hard light.
the thing is, I didn't even stick it up like purposefully. It was a complete accident. I don't even know how it happened, but it did.
How? Oh.
I mean, I was young, but I know I didn't do it on purpose because I wasn't that stupid. But not to offend anybody out there listening, if you like to stick stuff up your nose, I mean that's your thing. But
yeah, if you're a little kid who likes to stick things up your nose, why are you listening to a podcast?
I'm pretty sure what happened was I might have been falling asleep a little bit, and I had Legos, and they just, I don't know, one thing led to another, and I was very scared I didn't tell
I'm
anybody
so
though.
scared.
But yeah, that's my story about being partly plastic.
My right hand is the most unfortunate hand in the world because everything that can give a sliver gets stuck in this hand.
Wow.
Like I have part of a tent pole still stuck in my hand. Well, it's just a little sliver.
Oh.
Little sliver, like about an
I
inch long.
I would say the same about my left foot.
Yeah.
If I ever step on anything sharp, or if there's something wrong with the foot, chances are it's my left foot.
It's always something non-dominant.
Or my left side of my face. I've had all the black eyes I've had, and all the cuts, and even right now my eye is a little swollen. It's on my left side of my face, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm left-brained, and that's just that's just the side that just likes getting hurt more.
Left-brained people you can sort of talk to. That's what I like about them.
Thank you.
Right-brained people are scary because they.
Avery.
What?
Avery's right brain.
Everybody uses both sides of their brain.
Yeah.
It's just which side they use more. Like, for example, our drama teacher is definitely a right-brained person.
Yeah. I think
way more right brain.
I think what it is left-brained people, when talking to them, they tend to talk, or they can hold conversations better and keep a story, or not a story, a topic going.
Yeah.
And then right-brained people,
Right-brained people can contribute a lot to the
just
conversation.
go
They just forget what the conversation
rabbit
was
trails.
initially.
Yeah. But the thing is, right people.
Right people.
As opposed to
Not
left
wrong.
people.
I'm
Oh,
always,
look, we're in politics now.
I'm always envious of how creative they are.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Avery
It's
that
like-
drives me crazy.
Hello?
Yeah.
I can draw a stick figure with a mohawk. Is that good?
I can't even do the mohawk. You're better than me.
Good.
It depends on which direction the stick figure's facing. If I'm doing a mohawk, it's just a line sticking out of their head. Then they look like a unicorn person.
What's wrong with unicorn people?
I'm left brain. They don't make any sense.
So what other? We have role playing.
We do have role playing, which neither of you probably know very well what that is.
I know what role-playing is. Well, is it like LARPing?
LARPing would be called live action role playing.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like that. Only the LARPing we've done hasn't been role playing. It's just been live action.
Yeah. I usually like you have like an assigned like class, and you can only use stuff in that class
Yeah.
and stuff.
LARP mages are the stupidest looking things I've found. Well, looking people. They're people still. They're the creepiest looking people.
LARP mages. Let me look
Yes.
this up.
Because they're the people who have to get red tennis balls with little tethers on the back of them and throw them at people and yell fireball. Whereas everybody else actually has a weapon.
Interesting.
Yes, that is quite strange.
Yeah. Daniel
Larpy.
looked it up. A LARPy?
Wait, LARPy.
A LARPy. Hi guys, I'm a LARPy. It's like a brony, but LARPy.
I was thinking about that with role playing. I'm like, is it somewhat
Oh
a
no!
brony?
Oh no!
No, there is not a MLP roleplay. Thank goodness, yet.
I know
Oh, there
there is.
There's probably a functioning version of it on Reddit somewhere, but I have been graced with the non-presence
Oh, I think I know.
Reddit is
yeah.
a scary place.
of it. Yes, there's a
Oh.
subreddit for almost everything.
I know.
Don't go on that.
I posted. Should I say?
No.
Should I not?
You should not.
Oh, okay.
They're
You're
related,
weird.
so I don't know what they're talking about.
You're weird.
It was with a friend, and we started a subreddit. I haven't checked it after we posted it. I don't know what's going on in there now, but I'm a little
Probably
too scared
nothing.
to look.
I'm pretty sure there's a flying spaghetti monster subreddit.
I would not be surprised. There's a YouTuber I watch. Now we're on the topic of YouTubers.
Hey,
I
see,
segue-
it comes around.
Segue into this.
Yes.
There's a YouTuber I watch, and he does Reddit along with his normal. He does animations, and he does Let's Plays, and he does these Reddit things where he just searches around the weirdest subreddits, and they're pretty interesting. There's two actually. One's called No Yes, where it seems like something's gonna go horribly wrong, but at the last minute it goes right.
Oh, so
What?
it's the exact opposite of when you weren't in that class no more.
And then there's the opposite subreddit where
So left out.
the opposite subreddit where it's
yes,
no, where it seems like some things go perfectly, but then the person fails miserably. And something funny happened. These were 2 separate videos, by the way. But the number 1 posted topic or comment, I'm not sure, post I should say, in each one was this one. In the no yes one, it was one where this guy's playing hockey and somebody's about to slam him, but he moved out of the way just at the right time. So it's a no yes if you're rooting for that team. And on the other subreddit, it was the complete opposite. Like it looks like yes, and then he moved out of the way. So no, it was so funny because it's just like you can tell the different teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like Sturm und Drang, which is German. First of all, I learned it in literature class.
Yeah.
And that's the writing style where everything, it means storm and stress. So you have somebody going through something bad, and then it gets worse, but then it gets better, and it repeats itself over and over again. So sort of like, what a lovely day. This is a literal example. What a lovely day. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's a lightning storm. Oh, it's a hurricane. Oh dear, I'm dead. That sort of thing. It's not that overt in, I think it was Faust, was the book we were studying, which is free domain, so I can mention it. Because it's written in like the 1800s.
That's a weird book.
It is.
I know like a summary of it. It's weird.
If you ever watched a cartoon where someone sells their soul to the devil, that's what it's based on, is Faust.
Wow.
You know those episodes of the seasons of the shows you like that you skip?
I can't say that I have seen that, but it seems like I'm willing to bet there's more than a few animes based off of that.
Probably.
No kidding.
Like a lot, probably.
Speaking, another thing about YouTubers is I'm pretty sure everyone here knows what game theory is, but
well, everyone at the table does.
Yeah, not out in podcast land.
Yeah, podcast land is safe. I was gonna say YouTube land, but
but there's. Have you heard of the Hello Neighbor game?
Yes.
Apparently, that had something to do with it. It was weird.
There's lots of fan music for it. Apparently. Hello, neighbor. Nice to meet you. Weird song.
Yeah.
No.
No, I didn't watch the video because I hate watching creepy things. I'm a wimp when it comes to that. But I've seen a couple of other people I watch on YouTube play the game, and it's a fine game. There's nothing wrong with it. But then there's the game theorist guy who likes to take everything. He took Mario, made him into a communist psychopath.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, he tried. He tried
to, and he basically takes anything he can and changes it as much as possible.
He did that a lot with FNAF.
FNAF is already a very dark game. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh.
Yeah. In case you got lost, I saw the expression. You're like,
FNAF. I'm like all these new terms.
that's
like,
what I thought when I saw it. Was like,
recognize it.
Oh, that game. Yeah, no.
I don't like any of these games.
No, horror games are awful.
I've never played a horror
get
game,
freaked
and
out
I
at,
never
like-
plan on playing a horror game.
I get freaked out like the 5-second YouTube commercials that just pop up.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah.
Bye. Like throw the phone.
No. There's like a mute. Is it done yet?
Or it's like really loud and you have headphones on.
Oh
It's
my
like,
goodness.
It's like jump scare.
I hate jump scare ads. And another thing is, I even avoid, like, even if the video is completely unrelated to something that, like a topic that might have something to do with a jump scare, I will turn my screen away just because I'm so terrified of jump scares. They're the worst.
Yeah. I myself am not terrified of jump scares, but I don't like them.
No one likes them.
It's like, oh.
The thing is, I can't even watch, like, Markiplier do FNAF just because it's so scary. Just the fact that even I wouldn't react as badly as he would. I would just, what I'll do is I'll scrub through the timeline just to see the frame of when the face might appear.
Yeah.
Just so I'm somewhat prepared.
Just like, okay, I got 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah,
You still
okay.
get scared.
Well, and the anticipation sometimes makes it worse. And yes, we have stopped the conversation on horror. Good job, people.
Yay.
Wait, sorry, clapping. Hard to clap in gloves. There we go. Good clapping.
So,
Role playing, we can go back to that and I can explain it.
could talk about
You two are still gonna have to explain that.
Or we could roleplay about kumquats.
I don't know.
Fun.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this counts as role playing, but sometimes we'll take on certain characters just in conversation. Just be like,
so one of you is Morgan Freeman, the other one is.
It's more
all day, all night.
No, it's more like improv, kind of, just like You're sitting on the couch and you're just having casual improv.
Oh, so you have conversations about random things like the space aliens that grow pink mushrooms?
Yeah,
I mean,
how'd you know?
all the time. I mean, how did you know?
Well, you see, they try to keep hidden, but it's kind of obvious they fly pink mushrooms.
Yeah, that actually reminds me of something. Have you ever played Partners in Time?
No.
Oh, it's a game where you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's like these mushrooms.
Yes.
They literally fly
like
in
that
something
game.
that looks like a pink mushroom, and
Yes!
it,
Grounded in reality!
It's an RPG. It's an RPG.
Oh.
Pink mushrooms.
No, it was like this is gonna sound so weird, but the purple mushroom people come down and they kidnap the princess, and then you have to save the princess. Obviously.
Oh, so
This was
it's
a long time ago.
Mario, but
Yeah.
definitely not.
Is it Mario?
It is.
It is Mario.
It's like,
It's
no, I think
Super Mario RPG.
Baby Luigi and Baby Mario.
Oh. No, I think it's all four of them.
It's all four of them.
It's all four of them.
But mainly Baby
It-
Luigi
it-
and
it's
Baby
like
I
Mario.
hate the baby games.
I love
No,
the baby.
no, this is not just a normal... I'm gonna get passionate about this. This is my favorite video game ever.
Okay.
I've never beat it, but it's really fun.
It's like a...
It's really
trippy.
It's not like Yoshi's Island where it's kind of stupid. Once again, not sponsored by Nintendo. But it's like you have all four of the Mario Brothers, I guess, and you basically have to go through all these different dimensions.
I hope I spelled that right.
Not dimensions, time periods of the same kingdom, but in different periods of
Okay.
time, and each
That's
one.
cool.
It is really cool. It's kind of, excuse me. What's that one game? It's
Very
another
passionate about this.
It's another RPG where you time travel, and the landscape changes.
Hyrule Warriors does that, sort of.
I've never played that.
It's fun.
I know A Link to the Past. Not really changes, but it has a dark world.
I think there's a game called... what is it? I remember... No Time to Explain?
Oh yeah. I think that's what I was thinking of. That kind of changes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No Time to Explain is weird.
I like games where the landscape evolves as you go throughout the story.
Or Sonic... I think it was Sonic Generations, where you get to color in the landscape the more levels you do.
Cool.
That was a cool idea.
Scribblenauts is a pretty fun game if you're looking for creativity and coloring. I've played that a few times.
Do you remember those really
Creativity and
weird
coloring.
Disney games? Like the
Kingdom Hearts?
No, I'm talking about like Mickey and his magic paintbrush. Those weird.
What
games.
was I just not alive during this?
You were alive. There were two of them.
I know 'cause we're the same age, but I just don't remember these. I just don't remember.
Probably because they were promptly
Oswald?
ignored by everyone.
It's Oswald and...
Oh, Oswald.
I think the weird long ears.
Yeah.
Oswald the rabbit. I think I know what you're talking
There's
about.
a rabbit?
You didn't know Oswald was a rabbit?
I
He's a mouse with big bunny ears. Yes.
I didn't think much into this.
It's Oswald I think it's like Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I believe it's called.
Oh, is he
He's
the
in-
one from Alice in Wonderland? Call
No.
out to the shirt.
Yeah.
Avery's wearing an Alice in Wonderland shirt. Sorry, it's not a video podcast yet. Give us money, which I don't have anything set up for yet, so ignore that.
I'm just wearing a pink shirt.
And I'm wearing black on gray on black on dark green. I like not color, basically,
He
in my clothing
he doesn't
choices.
like color.
Color rocks bleach.
Oh. Do you ever see those YouTube comments like left by somebody whose name is like Clorox bleach, and there are things that those are always sad and depressing.
Most
Comments
YouTube
usually
comments
are.
are.
Uh, Comment sections on almost anything is just like, oh, what is it? 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 What is it?
It's sort of
it's
like a
cancerous almost.
it's sort of like a beehive of insults almost on some.
Yeah. Basically, never look in the comment section of anything that has to do with religion or politics.
Yeah. Well, I have before. Being someone who does apologetics,
Yeah.
a little bit. I don't apologize for the sake of proving people wrong. I apologize for
Yeah.
the sake of sort of letting people know what I believe and getting to know what they believe. Well, that's what apologetics is, and
In a nutshell.
I was about to finish, but the outro distracted me.
Go ahead and finish.
Okay, so I don't have time. Anyway, we'll get back to this. I'm sure I'll have you on again because you're the people who constantly come to my house.
Yeah.
So,
We're like we're stalkers.
We're here every Thursday.
yes. But I hate recording on Thursdays. Anyways, so we will see you all again, and until next time, don't do life and ignore. No, don't ignore us. I don't have an outro yet.
Don't stand on the train tracks.
And wear your seatbelt.
Don't drink and drive. Goodbye.
Unless it's Kool-Aid, you can drink Kool-Aid and drive.
Very good. I'm gonna get off a dab.
Dabbing is dead, though. It's the last thing.